Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 7 and the final part, hopefully, of this SS United States tutorial. Today's focus, of course, is the lifeboats, funnels, and all the other smaller details that were left out before. So before we do the big details like the lifeboats and the funnels, we're going to sort out all those smaller details. So we're going to go right to the back of the ship and sort out those details there, which will be pillars, stairs, masts, and things like that. So we'll go right to the back. We've got the open promenades at the back to sort out first. So we're going to need pillars, well, add pillars anyway, so we're going to need our end rod. So we'll get down to the back end first. So right to the tip of the ship, tip of the stern. Right at the back here. And inside the open area, as you can see in here, we need to add the pillars. So we'll get our pillars, which are, of course, the end rods. And we need those. And then we'll put one on the centre. So in the centre here, we'll put a pair of end rods there. And then every fourth block, out to the side, we'll add a pillar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar. 1, 2, 3, and doesn't matter after that. And on the last pillar, or last block rather, we can put a set of stairs and a block underneath somewhere, so it creates the curve. So you've got a side curve. Oh, not really. Oh, not done very well. There you go. There's, you've got a side curve there. So that's that one done there. So I'll do the same on the other side. So every fourth block, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pillar, 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar, and then at the end we'll add our stairs and a block on the inside there. See, well, there's the curve there. So that's that area done there. And then the same with the next row along. So we'll go up to the where the next area opens up, and we'll start from here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar. If I can get it in there, there we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pillar, 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar, 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar, and then in the last block we just add a set of stairs to create the curve, and then go back to the beginning and add a set of stairs there as well. And there we go, there's that open area done. Just makes it look a little bit neater. And then the next row along as well, we'll add the stairs first, because I keep forgetting that. So add the stairs first at the next opening, and then every fourth block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar, 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar. And get it right, pillar, there we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar, 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 and at the end a set of stairs, and there we go, there's that open area. And the same on the deck above, stairs, and then every fourth block, 1, 2, 3, 4, pillar, 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 and finally a set of stairs. And there we go, there's that open area curtained off there. So there we are, that's that job done there. That's on one side anyway, so I'll just need to quickly copy that to the other side. But before I do that, we've got to add some windows between some of these areas. So if we go back to the two side ones on the lower deck, we've got the open areas here, these two ones here, and in between there you've got basically a wall, a white wall, and in there we need to add 4 windows. So if we go to the back one first, add a window here, so roughly 1 block gap, and then every sort of third block add a window, so that's 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. So you've got 4 windows there, like so you can just see them there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in between the two open areas, and they're 1 block above the bottom of the white, so that's that there. And then what we do, we go to the front of the white area, just where it starts to curve upwards there with the black hull. We'll add 3 windows, so we'll add a window there's at 1, and then 2, and then 3. So I had 3 windows there, and that's a little job done. As you see, you got those 3 windows there. So that's that job done there. So what I'll do, I'll quickly copy this to the other side, and then that area will be sorted out. So everything will be fine. So bear with me while I just do that. Down to the bottom here, and this will copy all the pillars across as well. So copy, flip to the right, and paste. And there we go, there's all the details done on the other side. So there we are, all doors and windows, well not doors and windows, but the pillars and the stairs and the windows all added there. So that's that job done there. Right, so what we're going to do now is go to the front of the upper open area, i.e. this one here. And we're going to start adding windows along this white section here. So you've got this white wall basically going along the side of the ship underneath the overhang. So we need to add windows there. So we go to the front of the upper overhang, the upper open area, and I've got it written down here, but I can't remember where it is. So upper deck. It's basically a 6-block gap. So go from the row of stairs, and then count forward 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we'll do, we'll add 6 windows, which are 2 blocks high. So basically, you've got a 1-block gap between the overhang as well. So that's 1 window, 2 windows, 3 windows, 4 windows, 5 windows, and 6 windows. So there's 6 windows there, like so. And that's how that should look. So you got the open area there, then you've got 6 windows. And then after the after the 6 windows, we need to add sort of portholes, which are basically just windows, really. And what we're going to do is leave a 6-block gap again. So go from the bottom window and count forward 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we add single windows like this, and there's going to be 6 in each group, and each window in each group is separated by 3 blocks, and each group is separated by 6 blocks. So it's confusing how I've worded it, but we'll go with it anyway. So there's 1 window there, and we need to add 6. So there's 1 window, 3-block gap, and then 3-block gap, another window, 3-block gap, another window. How many is that? That's 4, and then 5, and then 6. So there's 6 windows there in that group, and then we need to leave a 6-block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the 7th block we'll do the same again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then continue that process all the way along the side until you get roughly underneath the bridge wings. But I'll try and do as quick as I can on camera. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and add a window. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add another window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you sort of get an idea how this is going. So it's 6 windows in each group separated by 6 blocks. So it's sort of, they're sort of staggered. If you want to, you can just put a window every 3 blocks. It doesn't really matter, because these are not accurate to the real ship. I'm just doing this at random, really. Well, that's how I've done it on the prototype, wherever it is. So I'll do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where am I? Just go as far as the bridge wings, really. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do one more set, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We ended the bridge wings yet? No. I think we'll do one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there we are. There's 6 windows there, and it basically just goes just in front of the bridge wings where they overhang. Because if you go any further than that, then you're going to have to build the hull or the windows sloping upwards, which is confusing, but not something you want to do all the time. But anyway, there's the windows along the side, and you can't really see them very well, but they're there. So what I'm going to do, I'll quickly copy those to the other side as well, and because of that I've got to add blocks to the side so I can copy them. Go from there, copy from there, and I'll just copy it to the other side, because of course it will be the same on the other side. So I just fly down to the back end, do the same again, copy, flip, paste and all that, and everything should be fine. That's the theory anyway. So I'll go down to the back end here. Now I'll try and do this. So copy, flip, paste, and hopefully that's the windows on both sides. And yep, there we go. There's all the windows done. So that's both sides done with those windows. Like I say, it's not pretty, it's not beautiful, but it will do. I love that philosophy. So there we go, that's that bit done there. So what I'm going to do, I'll quickly read my notes and work out what to do next, so bear with me. So what we're going to do now, go to the top of the stern area now, and what we're going to do is add, what do we do? We're going to go to the back superstructure, so we've got the stern deck here, so right at the stern here, this area here, we're going to go over to the first wall, or the wall closest to the stern anyway, so we've got the side parts here. We're going to add a couple of flanges, basically under the overhang here on each corner, on this back wall here, so just under the stern docking bridge. Just at this wall here, going to add flanges, which are 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, like that. So it's just a flange in the bodywork, not bodywork, but in the hull structure. Do the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. Flanges are great. There we go. That's that one done. What we're going to do now is go to the stern deck house we built in the previous video, which is this one here with the the platform there with the stairs on it. We're going to go to the deck house just forward of that. This is just behind the main superstructure there. So you've got the superstructure there, then you've got this deck house here, and we're going to add the cranes / masts, as you can just see on the prototype over there. So you've got this side, this deck house here. Go to the side wall, the front of the side wall. I'm going to count to the 12th back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on the green, count in 3, so 1, 2, 3. And then build up 23 high, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then around the top, or just below the top, we'll add our stairs around the top like so, like we did on the bow, but these are slightly shorter. So there we go, there's the crane body there, and then go back down to the bottom and we get our quartz slabs wherever they are there. Now what we're going to do is go to the third block up, so 1, 2, 3, the top of the third block. We're going to add 3 rows of 6 curving upwards, so start going backwards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus a half there. And there you go, there's the bottom crane section there. Same on the front, do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus a half. And there we go, there's the crane arm and body there. And you can start adding rigging if you want. You can use iron bars or cobwebs or whatever to add the rigging. It's up to you how you want to do that. So do the same the other side. So 12th back on the side, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 1, 2, 3 in, we do the same again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. And then around the top, of course, add our stairs, like so, and then back down to the bottom, add the crane arms, which are third block up, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 1. And then the same on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And a half. And there we go. There's the 2 cranes done on the stern there. And then what we want to do is, in between the 2 cranes, there's detail, but I haven't really written out what it is. It's sort of just boxes, really, just white boxes. So if we go to the centre of the front wall of the deck house and sort of go third block back, and just sort of add a 5 wide by side 2 thing like this. It's not anything specific, it's just sort of a white box like that. And then just sort of add them at random, really, because I got them on the prototype. If I go over to the prototype, you can sort of see how they're laid out, because they're not anything specific, they're just boxes, if you know what I mean. So like I say, I'll go over to the prototype, and bear with me. Sorry about that, the phone was ringing. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, you can see on the top of the superstructure, there's only just white boxes. There's not anything really to talk about, really, but you can add these in if you want to. I've done one, but the other ones are just sort of just added detail, and the same on the deck below as well on the platform. I'm not going to bother doing the court, tennis courts and basketball courts, or whatever they are, the white lines and that, because they're just cosmetic, really, so you can add them willy-nilly if you want to, but yeah, those white boxes, you can add them if you want to. Like I said, it's just a cosmetic thing. It doesn't have a function that I'm aware of. Well, it doesn't have a function at all because it's Minecraft, but you know, they're just there as a sort of bit of detail, which is optional. So I'll leave them off for now, but we've got the cranes on anyway, so that's that. So I just fly back over again. Then what was the next job? I can't remember now. Bear with me a second. And what we're going to do now is go to the first main deckhouse superstructure thingy. So we'll go forwards, and it's the back end where we're going to. This wall here. So it's the back wall of the deck that supports the bridge wing. So the bridge wing's up there, and we're going to go to the back wall just here. And what we're going to do is add a set of stairs, or two sets of stairs. So one on the side, one over there, or one on each side really. So we go to the corner and go 1, 2, 3, sort of fourth or third or fourth block in, depending what you want to do, and remove the top two white blocks and then replace with stairs. So I put stairs 2 blocks wide going down to the next deck down, and just get these stairs in like so, and there we go, there's the stairs in there. And then you add the banisters, which are 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. And there we go, there's the stairs there. So do the same on the other side. So it was third block in, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, fourth block in. So fourth block in. And then we'll add our stairs. So stairs, stairs, preferably the right way up without doing any damage. Stairs, blocks and blocks, stairs, stairs. There we go, so there's the stairs. It's a real shame there's no green stairs, but no big deal. I just add the banisters in there, and that should all be done. And there we go, that's the back wall done there. And that's that job done. So bear with me again while I read my notes. Alright, so on the subject of stairs, we're going to go and add stairs to the side of the main superstructure. So the boat deck is here, and we're going to add stairs to the side of the first deck, or the first main superstructure rather. So you've got the boat deck here, and what we're going to do, go to the front of the boat deck where it goes to. So on the boat deck here, so go all the way forward until you get to the forward flange here, which goes out to the side. So this is the bit which supports the sort of the upper superstructure. So up to this flange here, and what we're going to do is going to go from this corner here, which is where the deck. The front deck curves around and goes back in again. So go to this corner block, and what we're going to do, we're going to count to the 35 blocks back. So go 35 blocks back along the side. So that's 20, 30, 35. So that's 35 blocks there. And then what we want to do then is add or remove the white block and add 2 green going out like that. And then what we want to do is add stairs facing forwards, going down to the deck, down to the boat deck like so. So you got the stairs there, and then you add your banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 1, 2, 3 back plus 1. And there you go, there's the stairs there. And we'll add our blocks underneath for support like so. So there's our stairs there like that. And then from that green block again which we added, we're going to count from this white block behind it, and we're going to count back to the 72nd block. So that's 72 blocks we want to go back now. So I'll do the same again. So it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72. So 72 back. Same again, remove the white block and build out 2 green. And then facing forward again to build the stairs, going down to the boat deck, like so. And add our 2 blocks up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 3 back, and 1, plus our stairs, blocks underneath, sorry. And there we go, there's the stairs there, on that area there. So you've got stairs over there, stairs here, and then what we do again, go to the white block behind the green, so the green block there and the white block there, and we're going to count back to the 67th block. So that's 67 back we want to do, so I just count again. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 67. So we've got 67 there, and we do the same again. So remove the white block, build out 2 green, and once again facing forward, build our stairs down to the boat deck, and then banisters 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 3 back, 1, 2, 3, and 1, plus the blocks underneath for support. And there we go, there's our 3 staircases there, and that's how that should look. So you do the same on the other side of course as well, but I'll do that in a minute because I've got to do a jump cut now, because I've got to do all the measuring for the next job. So yeah, that is that done there. So yeah, do the same on the other side, and then we can come back and do the next bit. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I work out the measurements for the next job, and then we can proceed. So back in a moment. Right, okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the funnels. Now this could go one of many ways because I've already done 2 takes of this and screwed it up already. But what we're going to do is go over to the deck house behind the ship's wheelhouse. So there's the wheelhouse there. I'm going to go to this deck house here with this white flange here. Find the centre block, which is here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay out the base of the funnels first. So we're going to go to the centre block here, go to the 3rd block back on the green. So 1, 2, 3. Then we build 5 wide, so that's 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 wide like that. And then we want 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 1, 2, and back 2, 1, 2, and then 5. No, sorry, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Same the other side. 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2 back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then build up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 like that. Same the other side, 3, 1, 2, 3 up and 1 like that. So that basically makes that line there 6 rather than 5, but just because it's up higher, it's still in the same line. Right, so after that we want 5 rows of 5 curving inwards. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2. Pardon me. So it's 5 rows of 5 plus 2, and do the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, and then 1. There we go. So that's the base of the first funnel, and it should be looking like that. So it looks like a teardrop from the top, like that. So that's funnel number 1, base, and then we go back again to funnel number 2, which will be on this deck house here with the curved front, like that. So what we're going to do is go to the front, go to the centre block of the front, and go 1 back. And build the base, the front of the funnel there. So it's 5 wide on the front there, like that. So it's 1 back. And then we want 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2. 1, 2, 2 back, 1, 2. And then back 2, 1, 2. And then on the top here we want 6. So it's back here. So well, basically you can build up. So we'll just recap that. So it's 5, 3, 2, and then 2 back and 2 back. And then up 2, 1, 2, and then 1, like that. So it makes it 3. And then we want 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do the same on the other side. So it's 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2 back, 1, 2, 2 back, 1, 2, up 2, 1, 2, and 1. Like that. And then 6, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then as you can see, it's basically the same lines. At that it is 3, but it's basically 2, 2, but it's still 3 because it's in line. And then after that you want the 5 rows of 5 rows of 5, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 2. Same the other side. Build all the 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1. And there we go, there's funnel number 2's base sorted out. Now the difference between the 2 funnels are minimal really, but because funnel number 2 sits on the deck house slightly differently, it's going to be a slightly different design. So I'm going to focus on funnel number 1 first. And what we're going to do is go to the centre of the front, and we're going to label each section. So like they did with the hull of the ship, we're going to label each section. So the centre is going to be 0, and out to the side we want 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, and then 6, and then 7, like that. So it's 0 to 7 out to the side there, and the same on the back. So it's 0 in the middle, and preferably put it in the right place. So it's 0, and then 1, 2, 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. And then 6, and finally 7. There we go. So you do the same on the other side, so you get the numbers all the way around. So I just quickly copy and paste that to the other side. So I'm going to copy the numbers to the other side, so we get both sides out of the way. So we do copy, flip to the right, and paste. So well, there's the numbers all done there. So you do the same on the other funnel as well. Go from the 0 to 7 out, and front to back. And everything should all line up fine. So just get our colours ready for the funnel. So we want red and white, red concrete, white quartz, and then blue concrete as well. Alright, so what we're going to do now is from section 0 to 6. We're going to use the same design here. So we'll go from 0 first. And we're going to build up in red 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in white we want 2. 1, 2. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the blue we want 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. So that's section 0, and you do that same design on section 1 to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You do that same design. So I shall do the copy paste of those sections just to save a bit of time. So bear with me, I just copy those. So I do copy number 0 and paste it on the first 6. So I do copy and then paste on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So there we are, there's the first sections done. So that's 0 to 6, and it should look something like that. Now for number 7, which is the outside one here, we want to do something slightly different. So for number 7, we want to go up 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in white, we want to go up 2, 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. And in the blue, we want to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So to drop down in height by 1 block on the white, but the blue remains the same for the minute. Right, so what we're going to do now is go to the back of the funnel and start the design here. So what we're going to do is go from section 0 to 3. So 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to use the same design here. So for 0, we're going to build up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then behind that we want 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the white we want 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1. Like that. So that's the that one there. And the blue we want to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And use that same design like I did before from 0 to 3. So just copy again. So 0, and I'll copy and then paste it on 1, 2 and 3 like that. So that's the first, those ones, well, those ones done there. So that's 0 to 3 on the back. And then for number 4, let's try to work out how we do this one. So number 4, 5 and 6 are the same design here. So for number 4, you want to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in red, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the white, you want to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2. 1, 2. And then the blue, you want to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. For the minute. And it should look something like that. If it don't line up, we don't worry about it because we'll sort the stripe out in a minute. We'll just get the main body of the funnel done. And use that same design on section 5 and 6. So we've done number 4, so 5 we do the same again. It's 4 and then 8 and then 4 again. And then the white we go up 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2. And the blue 1, 2, 3. Same again on number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And the blue 1, 2, 3. Like that. So that's those sections done there. And then lastly onto section 7. I want to go up 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4 in red, and then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in white, I want to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2. 1, 2. And then the blue in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So that's the funnel laid out like that. And I say it's not brilliant, it's not perfect, it's not beautiful, but it's a thing. So what you want to do now is just go on the inside and fill in the gaps. And the funnel should be just a solid cylinder then. So what I'll do a jump cut while I fill in those sections, and then we'll move on. So and I'll do the other side as well. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the funnel laid out, sort of, with all the gaps filled in, and it should sort of look something like that. It's not brilliant because the stripe's not straight and laid out properly. So what we need to do now is go to the top of the red and go to the front side of the, if we look at it side on like so, and I'll just get my notes out to work out how we do this. So bear with me. So for the red, we want a line. We want to build a line of, well, not build it, but make sure that it's a line of 7. So we'll go from the side looking on. We want red 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is fine. That's how it's laid out. And then go down 1. Then we want 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. So replace any blocks which aren't there. So we want 9 red like that. And then down 1. We want 10, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is fine. Down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So anyway, that's the red stripe, or the bottom, the top of the red done. So that's how it should be. Now we need to do the top of the white. So we go to the top block of the white, which is up here. And what we want for that, we want 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. And down 1. Want 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I had to replace a few there. Then down 1, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's fine. And then down 1, we want 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there we are. That's fine. So that's the stripe sorted. And it should, in theory, look something like that. Now for the top of the funnel, which is going to be awkward, which I haven't done. I'm not going to do just yet because I've got to sort the other side out first with the stripe. So I just quickly copy the stripe over to the other side, and then we'll move on to the top of the funnel. So, like I say, just get the stripe out the way, down to there, and I'll do the usual copy paste. So copy, flip, and paste. And that should be both sides done. That should be both the stripe done on both sides. Yeah, that's fine. And for the top of the funnel, if I just get my notes ready, we'll go to the top of the blue on the front. And this could go in many ways, because this hasn't gone too well on the previous attempts I've tried this, but it's sort of do it as you see, but also improvise yourself to make the top look alright. So we'll go to the top centre of the blue, and behind that we'll put a single block there, and then we want to build a line of 5. So that's 1 in the centre and 2 either side. So basically we're tracing the inside of the top of the funnel. So it's 5 like that, and then we want 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 back, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And do the same the other side. So it's 3 out, 1, 2, 3, 2 back, 1, 2, and then what was it? So it's 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it should look like that. And then we want to curve inwards 2, 1, 2, and then inwards 2, 1, 2. Same the other side, 2, 1, 2, and in 2, 1, 2. Like that. And then we want 2 again, 1, 2, and the other side, 1, 2, and then 3. Or 5, sorry. What is it? It's 2. So it's in 2, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it 5. Like that. So that's the top of the funnel. Looking something like that. Now you can fill that top space in with blue, but I won't worry about it just yet. Right, what we're going to do now is go down to the centre at the back of the funnel. Back here, so the back of the funnel centre block. Do the same again, so put sort of like the front, but in the centre back, put a block there, and then build it 3 wide, like so. And then what we do is trace the inside of the funnel like so. So just basically build along the inside like so, tracing the top line of the blue all the way back to say about there, like that, or something like that. And then what we do then is the height of the funnel here, where it connects to, we'll just remove a block there, and then we'll trace again. So we'll trace like that. So it's 2, and then 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry. So sort of tracing the funnel, but doing a better, not explaining it very well, but you can sort of copy what I've done. So I just do the same the other side on the bottom right. So trace the top of the blue the other side. In there like that, and then remove that block there, and on top of that build in 2, and then 2, and then trace the top of the funnel again. sort of like that, and it sort of creates the gives the funnel a bit of a curve at the top. It's not brilliant, it's not perfect, but it's sort of improvising as you go along. And when I built this, I knew it was going to be trouble trying to explain how to do it. I know when I come to do the QE2, the funnel's going to be even worse on that, but luckily there's only one on that. But hopefully everything should be fine. So we're just filling the blue at the top, and hopefully it should all look okay. And I'm not doing too bad, so just quickly fill in the rest with the blue. And there we go, there's the top of the funnel done. So that's all the blue filled in, and at the top you can add a couple of slits for the black, a couple of black slits rather, for the exhaust. Like so. So you got 2 exhaust slots like that. And that is, well, virtually all the funnel done. All we need to do now is just add the flange. So we go to the outside edge of the funnel, the widest part, and we go to the bottom of the blue, which is here, and we go to the back of that and add a line of 20s. So we'll go 1 on the back there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 2, 1, 2, and 2 again, 1, 2, and then build inwards to connect to the back of the funnel like so. So do the same on the other side. Do 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 2, and then join it together across the back like so. And then what we do, just go on the inside and fill in the flange. So there's this one side, and then just do the other side. And there we go, there's the first funnel done. And it should, in theory, look something like that. So hopefully if you've been able to copy that, it's not too bad. It's slightly different to the one on the prototype because we've got an extra dip in height on the back of the blue, but you can adjust that if you want to by removing, say, a section there and then just filling that in with blue. But it's all up to you how you want to do it. I mean, it's all improvisation, and it's all personal preference really. So if you want to copy it like that, you can. But like I say, it's a real pain in the ass to try and explain how to do it. But if you can copy what I've been able to explain and then sort of improvise as you go through it, things should work out just fine. So hopefully that's that. So what we need to do now is go to the second funnel. I'm not going to build the whole funnel, but I'm just going to explain the red section, or basically build the funnel upwards, and then doing the same again. So what I'll do quickly, I'll quickly label it. I'll do a jump cut and then label it, and then we'll build the funnel upwards. So back in a mo. Right, okay, back again. So there's the funnel all labelled out, so all the numbers are in place. So what we're going to do now is build the funnel upwards. And like I say, I'm only going to do building the funnel upwards, not building all the details and filling all the gaps, just to get the layout right, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to go from 0 to 6, the same design as we've done previously. So we're going to go up, what was it? So it's up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the white we want 2. 1, 2. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the blue we want 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 3, sorry. So it's 2 and 4, and then 3 at the top. I think that's fine. And what I do, that same design, like I say, all the way around to section 6, which is there. So once again, I use the copy paste, and hopefully this will go right. So bear with me. So I just do the copy, and then paste, 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 paste. And I have to do this one freehand. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. So yeah, there's 0 to 6 done there. And then for number 7, we want at the bottom we want 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then whatever it was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the white we want 2, 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the blue we want. Hang on, the white we want. So it's 2. Hang on a minute, I've screwed up here. Oh no, I haven't. So sorry, for the white we want 2 and then 3. Sorry, so it's 2 and then 3. And then for the blue we want 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Right, now that's the first section done. Now what we're going to do now is go to the back and build the hull upwards. So instead of it being rows of 4, we want to build up 5. So in the red we want to go from 0 to 3. We go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then behind that we want 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the white we want 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. And then the blue we want 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And you do that same design from 0 to 3. So once again I'll copy it. So copy from 0 and paste it on 1, 2, and 3. So there we are. There's those sections done there. And then for number 4, 5, and 6, we want up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. And then the white we want 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. 1, 2. And the blue we want 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that's how I've done it. And you do that same design, like I say, on 4, 5, and 6. So once again, I'll do the copy. So copy from 4, and then paste it on 5. Shit. Paste it on. Copy from 4 and paste it on 5. Bloody hell. Paste it on 5 and 6. And then for number 7. I want to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The white we want 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the blue 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So once again, that's the funnel all laid out, like I'd done with the previous one. But I just wanted to do that same design, but just wanted to get the bottom laid out because it's slightly different. So that's that. And then after that, like I've done there, it's the same process with funnel number 1. It's the same with the flange and the top and everything done there. So what I'm going to do, I should do a jump cut because everything at the bottom and everything is all laid out now. So I'll do a jump cut while I finish off the rest, and then we can move on to something else. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's funnel number 2 all completed. Now, like I say, it was virtually the same as funnel number 1, but it's just the base that was different. So I got the foundations done for that and the build up of the design, and it should all look something like that. So that's 2 funnels done, or almost done, but that's those 2 in place. And the last job to do with the funnels is to add a couple of dashes to the or black dashes to the design. So we'll go to funnel number 1 first. And what we're going to do, we're going to add 6 black stripes to the funnel itself. So there's 1, 2. So we're doing it on the white. There's 3 high. So there's 1, 2 there, and then we want number 3, and then number 4, and then up 1. We want number 5, and number 6 in there. Like so. So there's 6 dashes on the funnel there, and I'll do the same on the other side. So do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like so. And there's the dashes done there. So you do the same on the other funnel as well, but I'm not going to bother doing that just yet. I'll do a jump cut for that because got the other job coming up to do afterwards. But there's the funnels in place, and like I do apologise for the complexity and ridiculousness of the design, but that's rock and roll for you. Yeah, but that's the funnels done anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'll do another jump cut while I work out what to do next, and then we'll move on. So back in a bit. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the ship's lifeboats. Now there's going to be 10 main lifeboats on each side. Basically there's 20 boats, 20 main boats, and you've got 2 smaller boats which go either side of the ship's wheelhouse. So we'll focus on the smaller lifeboats first. Now the smaller lifeboats will go on this raised deck here. So we've got the bridge wings there, and I'm on the left hand side of course. We've got the bridge wings there, and you've got this raised deck here which is only about 30 blocks long. And this is where the lifeboat will go. So if we go to the back corner of, pardon me, of this deck, and then sort of count inwards 1, and then count inwards 2, sorry, and then go about 3 forward, and then we'll put the keel of our boat there. So the lifeboat, this first lifeboat is 11 long, so the keel is 9. So the keel is 9 long and 2 wide. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 long for the keel. And at each end you want 2 and 2. And the other end you want 2 and 2 again, and then just add the sides. So that makes the boat 11 long, like so. So it's the same on both sides. So you've got 2 smaller lifeboats which go, like I say, either side of the ship's sort of wheelhouse. And we just add the inside like so. You can leave that open and add detail inside, but I tend to cover my boats. But there we go. So there's the boat there. And what we need now is the cover. Now on the prototype I used blue carpet for the canvas cover, but you can use any colour you want. But I'll use blue because I like blue. And blue looks good on a red, white and blue funnelled ship. Considering that the main colours of the ship are black, red and white, blue sort of stands out a bit better. So there you go. There's the canvas there, and then each side of the or each end of the boat on the area closest to the ship's superstructure, sort of go from the, if we go from the front end of the lifeboat and go sort of diagonally outwards, we can sort of build the davit, and the davit is 5 high, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, and then out 2 like that. So there's the lifeboat davit there, and the same the other side. This is just a basic design, so do the same the other end. So diagonally out. Roughly there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, 2 up and 2 out like so, and there you go, there's the first lifeboat done there. And you do the same on the other side. It's not a very well designed boat, so you can sort of scrap my designs and do your own really, because there's plenty of room for improvisation. So there we go, and then what we want to do now is go from the front end of the lifeboat, or basically from the davit, and go to the outside edge of the deck. And then what we want to do is build a wall around, sort of going from the front of the lifeboat round the front of the ship to the stairs. Basically just build a wall like similar to the deck below. So I just do that all the way around. I'll build it one side, damn it, and then go all the way around to the stairs. It's the same on both sides of course, but we'll just get this side out of the way first, all the way around to the stairs there, and then across the front wall of the stairs as well. So I'll go up to the front wall there. I'll do the other side later on, but we're just going to focus on one side because that's one side of the lifeboat's done. But anyway, there's a wall added there, and it should look something like that. And that's that. So that's the first lifeboat. There's nothing special, nothing really design-wise fantastic, but there you go. Right, what we're going to do now is drop down to the next deck below. So the lifeboat up there, drop down to the boat deck here, and what we're going to do is build 10 sets of lifeboat davits, or build one first and then sort of carry on. It's going to be a bit awkward because the way the ship curves outwards, you can see the ship gets wider as you go along, but the superstructure doesn't. So the area which connects the lifeboats to the, or connects the davit gantries to the superstructure varies the further you go down the ship. So it's going to be a bit awkward. Anyway, if we go to the wall supporting the deck above and leave a 3-block gap from there, so you got the wall there, and go 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th block we build our first gantry, which is 3 up, 3 like that, and then you want 2, 1, 2, and then inwards 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. Now, like I say, where the ship gets wider, this line at the top here will extend by up to 3 blocks. So at the moment it's 3, but as you go further along, it could be up to 6. So it will vary there. So like I say, it's 3 up, 2 up, 2 in, and then 3. And at the end of the 3 here, we're going to build up again. We want 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, and then out 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down 1, like so. So there's our first gantry like that, and the lifeboat will sit on this block here. So what I'll do, I'll put a red block there to mark that line there. So that's where the lifeboat keel will sit. Actually, that's a load of bullshit, really, because that's not really going to happen. Because the way the ship curves in and outwards, that can vary. So it's likely the keel will sit on this block. So yeah, that's what's confusing about this build. Anyway, that's the first gantry there. And then what you want to do is each pair you're going to want to build or leave a 13 gap. So go from the first davit there, you're going to count 14 blocks back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and out to the edge we build the same again. So 1, 2, 3 up, and then 2, and then 2 in, and then it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So the ship has got slightly wider, so that line there is now 4. Then for the raised bit, you want 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, out 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down 1, like that. And there you go, that's the first set there. So that's your first set of gantries. Now each gantry, or each pair of gantries, is separated by a 5 block gap. So that's the first pair there, and then what you want to do is count to 6 after the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back, and then start the next pair of davits. So 3 up, 2, 2 in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 down, like that. And then same again, another 13 block or 14 blocks back to the next one. So just count, that's 10, 12, 13, 14, and then the same again. So 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 2 in, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, down 1. And there you go, there's the next pair like that. So it's 10 pairs like that you're going to want to build. So if I just look over to the prototype, anyway, there's the first 2 done. Like I say, you look over to the prototype, and we've got 10 lifeboats that are that same design. So the first one is over there, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 of those all the way along. And like I say, the distance between the edge of the ship and the inner wall where the davits connect to varies. So you just basically just build this top line here, which I showed you, this top line here. Just as long as you just build that so it connects to the deck house there, you should be okay. Anyway, that's the first 2 gantries done, and I will do the rest off camera probably, but as long as we get the first few out the way, we should be okay. Right, so what we're going to do now is go from the first gantry, or the first one in the pair, the first one in the first pair, and we'll add our boat. So we'll put the keel on this block here. So on this block here we'll put our keel, and the keel is 17 long, I think. So I put first block there, and so if I build it between there and it'll be 13. So 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 15 there, and then 1 out that way, and then 1 out that way. So that makes the keel 17 long. And then at each end you want to build 2 and 1 up, and then the other end you want the same again, 2 and 1 up. And then we build the next section of the hull, which is basically a line along from side to side, or end to end, like so, from the first block there. Like I say, it's not a fantastic design. You can improvise and do your own design. And then the next row up you want to build 2 out, 2 out, same at the other end, 2 out, 2 out, and then join them together front to back, like so. And the same the other side, 1 out and then 2 out, 1 and then 2 out, and then join them together across front to back. And there's the basics of our boat. And you can remove surplus blocks if you want to, which are 2 blocks there and 2 blocks at each end. Like I say though, if you can't follow it, then don't worry, you can do your own design, and I will do the next boat along as well and try and explain that a bit better. But there you go. So anyway, now's the time to fill in the inside of the boat. But like I say, you can fill the boat up with detail if you want to, but I'd usually do fill in the top just to add the blue canvas, because I like the canvas design. So there we go. So there's the boat covered, and then we just add the blue cover, like so, and then everything should be all fine. And there we go, there's the first lifeboat done. And you can add more detail to it if you want to, but it's entirely up to you. That is just sort of a basic design if you want to. So yeah, there's the first boat done. So what we're going to do now is move on to the next one. I'll try and explain this one a bit better. So once again, we'll go from the centre block of the row of 3 down here. So from here, we'll add the keel. So 1 block and then 1 there. And at the other end, 1 block and then 1 there. And then join them together through the middle. So that is the keel of the boat, and that should be 17 long. And then at each end of the keel, you want 2 and then 1. And the other end, 2 and 1. And then from the first block of the 2 here, you just build the line for the hull along the side like so. And then the same along the other side. From there to there. And then for the next row up, we build from the top, from the front end here, you build out 2 and 2 again. And at the back end, you build out 2 and 2 again. Join them together front to back. And then do the same on the other side. So this end you want 1 and then 2 out. And then all the way to the other end. 1 and 2 out. Like so. And there we go, there's the boat filled. Or done. And then we just fill the boat in with all the white blocks. Like I say, it's not an easy thing to explain to do this. But there you go. And then the blue canvas as well. And everything should be fine. So like I say, there should be 10 boats down each side. And it should all look fine when we're done. But like I say, just do this as quick as I can and I'll do a bit more explaining. As you can tell from my voice, I'm actually getting a bit frustrated with this build because the complex parts I left to last and I didn't realise how complex they were, i.e. the funnels. Anyway, that is the 2 lifeboats done there, and they should look something like that. So they're both 19 long, those boats, and those gantries are in place. But like I say, down each side you want 10 of these high gantry lifeboats. So there's 10 down each side, so there's 20 in total, and then of course you got the lifeboat up there, which there are 2 in total, 1 this side and 1 the other side. So that is how it should look. Now you've got those 2 in there. Now what I'll do, I'll fly over to the prototype to give you an idea on how it should look, because I can't be bothered to build it on camera. So if I give you a quick demo, or not demo, but a quick look around, it should be okay. So there's the first 2 we've done, and there's the little lifeboat there. So there's the first 2, and then you got the next 7, or next 8, sorry, going all the way back. As you can see, the ship gets wider as you go along. So of course the strut which goes across goes from say 3 to 6, I think. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it gets wider as you go along because the ship gets wider, but the inner superstructure doesn't. So this strut here gets longer as we go along. But everything should line up fine as you go along. So there's all the lifeboats on there, and that's how it should look. So you should have 10 down each side, and you do the same the other side as well. So it's not too bad when it looks, by looks anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'll do a jump cut while I get all the lifeboats in place, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's all the lifeboats in place, and that took ages to do. But yeah, there's all the lifeboats in place. Now I did notice when I was building them that, well, not really notice, but I did make a few changes. The top sprue also can be extended as well. As you can see here, on some of the top parts they were about 5 long, but you can extend them a bit longer, like with the bottom sprue down here where it goes up to about 6. You can extend the top part as well if you want to. It's all just part of improvisation, really. I mean, it's your build, it's your customization. I'm just giving you a rough guide. So there we go, there's the lifeboats done there, and I've done the other side as well. So that is that job all done, and structurally that is pretty much it for this ship. I'm not going to add any more bits to it. But that is pretty much it. So the last jobs we need to do now is basically handrails. So I'm going to start at the stern, and we can start the handrails there. So I go right down to the back end of the ship and start adding handrails around the outside. So I'll start at the stern, like I say, and get our handrails wherever they are, the iron bars, Now basically go from the area underneath the stern docking bridge. So add our handrails there, and what I've got to do is replace green blocks here with the white blocks, because like on the forecastle, I like to make sure the white blocks are supporting the handrails. So I just go around and sort that out first. And there we go. So it's normally around this time I usually have a rant or a talk about what's coming up next. And I haven't really decided yet, because I've got the QE2 over there, or in the distance anyway, the Queen Elizabeth II. But I'm sort of wondering if I should put that one off for a little while, because this build was bad enough. QE2 is going to be even worse, so we shall see. But I've got a little tugboat to do as well, so I may do that one first. So I'll have to wait and see. And as before, if you're going to be building this ship as part of a downloadable project, or a build or video on YouTube or anything like that, or a conversion to other games like From the Depths or Rising World or any other block related game, then of course don't forget to leave the credit for the design, as it's me who's put the hours in to design this bloody thing. So that's all I ask, just a bit of credit for the design. And there we go, so all the way around we go. The only reason I ask for credit is I do see a lot of people taking credit for the design, you know, people saying, look, I built this and I've designed it all myself and it took this amount of time to do and blah blah blah. It's all bullshit, you know. You can tell, I can tell my designs from everyone else's, because my ships do have a certain design to them. So yeah, if you want to bullshit yourself or bullshit people, you're not going to bullshit me. But anyway, there's the handrails on the stern done. And then we just go up to the next deck and add the handrails around the docking bridge on the stern, and then up to the stern superstructure. So around the docking bridge here, like so, and then curving back inwards. Like I say, the build for next, the QE2, although it is a rather big build, and I don't think it's quite as big as this ship actually, but it's still an awkward design because of the hull design, and it's all sort of 60s architecture, if you know what I mean. Lots of curves. Actually, that's a lie, really. 60s architecture, it wasn't curvy, was it? But anyway, it's a modern sort of cruise ship-esque design with the hull, the superstructure and everything like that, the funnel and all that. So it's a different to what I normally do, and yeah, it's something I'm going to try and put off for a little while. Anyway, this one's taken long enough to do, and it's not that popular of a video anyway, so I'm considering jacking in the Minecraft stuff and just going to do other things, but we'll see. Anyway, that is the handrails almost done on this part. Going all the way forward to the superstructure, which is over there. And as for the handrails on the rest of the deck, you can add them wherever you like really, but I'm just adding them where they need to go. So there's the handrails on the next deck up. We'll just do the next deck as well, which is the open platform up here. Add the handrails around that as well. And everything should all be hunky diddly dory. And I think I'll start using welded for this bit as well, so just add the handrails down one side up to the stairs, and then from the other side of the stairs up, and then up to the other side like so. Now I use welded it, so we go from there up to the front end, and we'll replace 0 with 101, and there we go, there's the handrails there. The code for handrails of course is the 101, or iron bars really. So there we go, there's that bit done there, and then up to the next deck house we do, which is the same again, just more handrails around the edge. And once again I use the replace tool. I can't really do it too well on this one because it's awkward design, so I'll do this one freehand. And then down to the back end, and then up the other side, or into the other side, across the back wall, and there we go, there's that handrails added there. So that is how that should look there, and handrails done. So what we're going to do now is do the boat deck. So I should do the back wall of the boat deck first, or the back line, and add the handrails there. And then we'll go up the sides underneath the lifeboats. Now these handrails go basically all the way to the front. So these will go underneath the lifeboats between the gantry davits. So I shall do this as quick as I can as well, up to the first gantry, and then go all the way along underneath the lifeboats, as you can see, all the way forward up to point here, and there we go, there's the handrails there, and then the next point as well up to the front end, basically where the ship gets a bit narrower, and then the next point to the front end there, and then the rest can be freehand. And there we go, there's that boat deck done there. I'll do the other side in a minute. Actually, I'll do it now, actually, otherwise I'll forget. So I'll do the other side boat deck. Where are we? Down there. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to talk about, really, because considering builds, I've not got a lot in the inventory, apart from the QE2 and the tugboat. The Queen Elizabeth is also in build, but that needs a new bow, so I'm not going to rush into that one. Not really sure what else to say about that. And like I say, the Queen Elizabeth, the original Queen Elizabeth, which is the sister ship to the Queen Mary. I tried designing it completely from scratch, which I thought I've done, but I sort of got the scaling a bit wrong compared to Queen Mary. So I've gone back to sort of basics with that, and we're going to have to put a new bow on it. The stern's fine, but the bow is a little bit off. So, and also I've added a sheer as well, so that makes life a bit difficult. But anyway, adding the handrails on the next deck above, which is the one above the boat deck, and just add the handrails there. And yeah, like I say, the Queen Elizabeth is still on, still a work in progress, but it's it will be fine. So we're going to add the handrails around the stairs as well, which is confusing. But yeah, the Queen Elizabeth, I will do a preview of that when it's done. Let's say not just yet, because like I say, she needs a new front end. But apart from that, I think she's okay. So let's get these handrails down this side done. Ooh, up to that point there. And this is basically just the time wasting part of the video, really. And handrails up to the front end there, up to the lifeboat. And then we'll add the handrails around the back of the lifeboat, but not across the front of it. Just go up to that point there, and that's all we need to do. So I'll do the same the other side. The handrails. Actually, I'll leave the other side. I'll just get the main handrails done on one side and then copy it across. So we'll go up to the next deck, which is behind the ship, or alongside the ship's wheelhouse, and just add the handrails in this area here between the staircases, like so. So there's handrails there, and then handrails around the back of the ship's wheelhouse, or around the back of the deck which supports the ship's wheelhouse, like so. Unusual, I did it for it. Up to that point there, and then across the back we need, because I've got stairs there. And then up the other side. Well, I won't bother with the other side, I'll do a jump cut for that one. And then of course the handrails for the next deck house as well, which goes around the funnel, or the funnel number 2 support. On the prototype I didn't bother adding handrails around the funnel supports. I don't think I did anyway, so I won't bother with those. Let me just add the handrails in all the right places. So I just add the handrails across the back here. And there we go. So that's most of the handrails done. I'll do a jump cut while I sort out the rest, and then I'll move on from there. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So I've added all the handrails and all the details are now done. Now I shall fly from the back end of the ship, marvelling of what we've achieved, and we can call it a day there. So that's the SS United States all done. Thank the Lord for that, because it's been a real pain in the ass to build. That hasn't really. It's been difficult, but it's not an overly bad thing. I mean, the worst thing I think I've built is the I think the Canberra was the worst one. But yeah, the United States has not been too bad. And marvelling of what we've achieved, I don't think we've done too bad. Honestly, I have anyway. I think this sort of warrants a rebuild of the SS America as well, so I may get on and do that as well. So the SS American Star, or the America, or whatever it was called, various points of its life, I may do the SS America as well, as it was the sister ship to this one. So yeah, that would be that. So that is all that done, the SS United States. So like I said, the next build, I'm not really sure what we'll do, because the QE2 warrants a another complex build. But the other build that I do have, I could do, is this little tugger down here. I did do a screenshot of this thing and asked opinions, and people sort of took note of it and sort of liked it. So yeah, we'll probably do this tugboat as well. Probably between now and the beginning of the QE2, which is over there. You can just see the silhouette of the QE2 over there. So I'll probably do this little tugger first. This is actually based on the cowshot tug. I've already done the cowshot lightship, so here's the cowshot tug. The cowshot tug still exists as well. Currently docked in Southampton, awaiting either scrapping or restoration. Depends who's got the money to put forward to do it. But I've got a feeling the little cowshot tug is going to be sent to the breakers yard. So there we go. That's another piece of history wiped away. Anyway, that's the probably the next build, and the next build over there in the distance. And we shall leave it at that. So thanks for watching and taking note and putting up with all my gibberish for the past couple of weeks. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to build some of it. And thanks for subscribing, liking, joining me on what's that? Patreon and things like that if you ever want to. I closed the Twitter feed because it was crap, but there you go. But yeah, all support is appreciated. So there we go. But anyway, that's it. So this is me, Rich, signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return with another video soon. So bye for now.